welcome back to Stooge Club. I am your host, the Stooge. This is part 6 of our Mega Man 11 normal playthrough. We're up to Tundra Man, and the blue-eyed YouTuber is already here. Yes, sir, I remember you. Let's get this going. So we did pretty good against the last level. It only took us 9 minutes, and then we did a little bit of grinding. Now I've already got the spike boots, so I'm not going to slide around too much. Hey, Porno Lawson is here as well. Welcome, sir. Ow. So I recommend getting the ice boots, forgot about that, as quickly as possible, because it is going to make this level so much easier. See, normally you'd be sliding around on this. And I mean, this, for instance, would be a total nightmare without the ice boots. You already slide a bit. I'm not too bad, sir. Not too bad at all. It's another day in paradise, let's say. It's nice and wet and rainy outside. I love living in the UK. Okay, we're good. We're not doing too bad. We've cleared a couple of screens. Okay, you're going to be difficult. Not anymore, you're not. If we could find some health, that would be nice. Any of you want to drop any? No, of course not. That's right, I almost forgot about the wind pull on this. Ow. Well, that's mighty rough of you. Alright, made another couple of screens. That's a trap, by the way. That's a trap. And no one dropped anything there. Come on. And my timing's completely off. Really? Spat me all the way back to the beginning? Why do I keep missing that one? They did. They did a couple of Mega Man RPGs actually on, I think they started on Game Boy Advance? Or it could have been DS. They were very much like Pokemon, the Mega Man Chip series. And Mega Man Legends is kind of a 3D RPG as well. And there was I think there was an exclusive Japanese Mega Man game that may have been an RPG as well. Or was it? No, that was a board game. Yeah, I can't remember. Did they start on the chip games? Did they start on GBA or did they start on DS? Could be GBA. platformers at the time just weren't great, so Legends kind of... almost got it. Legends had the same problem that a lot of 3D platformers at the time had. It was... the cameras weren't great and all of that, but... okay, we'll use Rush Jet to get over there. But in saying that, it wasn't totally horrible. It just wasn't great. Like, I agree, I was a classic Mega Man fan, so Legends really never appealed to me all that much. Whoops, wrong one. And my slide back didn't want to work there for some reason. Come on, let's make this jump. Admittedly, I should go back and play Legends, actually. Tell you what is a fantastic platformer from that time that's really underrated. Jumping Flash. I'm so glad that's coming to the... ah! Should have used time and jump. I'm so glad that's coming to the PlayStation Classic.
It's so good to see you safe.
Yeah, Mega Man games are like a very light on story, let's say.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All ready. Good luck. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ta-da! All ready.
Right. So should be able to get through. PS1, Jumping Flash 1 and 2. Very different 3D platformers. Real interesting games. I haven't played Jumping Flash for years, actually. The first one is gonna actually be on the PS1 Classic, their mini console, which is gonna be sweet. I mean, so far they've announced 5 games, and Wild Arms and Final Fantasy, which, you know, I don't really care about Final Fantasy 7, but Wild Arms and Jumping Flash is on that list. They've sold the console. I will try to remember to subscribe to you, sir. Yeah, Jumping Flash was all in first person mode. And when you jumped though, you looked at the ground. It was an interesting mechanic. And it was just a real interesting viewpoint, especially for games from that era. Because one, there wasn't a lot of 3D platformers yet. I don't even... yeah, Jumping Flash was really early. Like, we didn't even have Crash and all of that yet. In fact, I think Jumping Flash may have been a launch title for European PS1. Yeah, fair enough. Look, it's not for everyone, and I mean, I grew up at the time that the game came out, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it. And not only that, it was on the first PlayStation demo disc. No, we'll just use Block Dropper on him. If I was in the right place. Put your shield back up. There we go. Yeah, so that and Bloody Roar 1 were on the first PlayStation demo disc. So I will always have a soft spot for them. That was close. Okay. Still screwed it up. Come on. Even with speed gear. I'm playing terribly tonight. Yeah, there's some games that, like, you know, aren't great that I'm nostalgic about because I played them when I was a kid, and when you're a kid and you don't have your own money, you play the hell out of whatever you've got. So like Rad Racer on the NES. I love Rad Racer on the NES. Objectively, is it a good game? Absolutely not, but I've played hundreds of hours of Rad Racer because it was one of the NES games I had. Where are you? Are you in Australia? Or the US. I'm in Manchester, England. So it is evening here. Just never gonna make that one. Don't worry, dude, I have spent plenty of time myself on ROM sites because there was many years where I did not have money to spend on games either. Come on, go away, Rush. Oh, cool, in the US. Whereabouts? No, just Rush. See, the screens I know I'm not having any trouble with. It's the ones that I don't remember that I'm having trouble with. I'm a big physical dude. Like, I like having physical copies of stuff. Like, I know there's a PS1 emulator that works really well. I'm not stupid. I know all about it. It's been around for a long time. But I like owning. I hit jump then. I hit jump. There was a delay. I like owning stuff. Like, I like having physical stuff. I grew up in a time of physical stuff because I'm old. So I'm used to actually just having the things I want and then putting it in. Like, I collect Blu-rays. I used to have a massive DVD collection, but when Blu-ray became a format, I changed to Blu-ray. I've got a huge Blu-ray collection, but I could just use Netflix or other streaming sites for 99% of it, but I like having the actual discs. Like, I go to my shelf, I look at what I want to watch, and I go, cool, throw it on. Now, mind you, I buy most of them second-hand for £2, but that's besides the point. Yeah, look, I've played heaps of ROMs and used save states and stuff to get through them, but there's, like, back in the day, we didn't have, games are expensive, NES games are really expensive, especially for, like, what money was worth at the time. So, and we didn't have save states, we didn't have ROMs, we didn't have emulators. All you had was the games that you had, so you got real good at them real quick. And the way you do that is by just playing shit over and over and over and learning it. That's kind of the point of this series. Like, you can see, if you go back and watch any of the playthroughs, other than the times I make the same dumb mistakes over and over and over, I learn. And I get better at each screen as you go through. And if you notice, when I screw up, it's me literally making the same dumb jump mistakes or not hitting the button quick enough because there's a slight delay on the PS4. There's a 2-frame delay, so you've got to hit just before you think you've got to hit. And I keep messing it up. Because I'm used to NES where there was no delay. Come at me, bro. See? Screwed it up a few times, but got through in the end. And I've got a full health bar because I've learned everything up until this point as well. If you need that, all you do is press triangle, jump on him, and it'll bounce you up there. I didn't actually need it, but just showing you how to get it. Okay, so this should be the halfway boss. Yeah. He sucks a lot. There, he rushes you. Ah, I forgot you've got to slide under. Ow, ow, ow. Slide under. I forget what his weakness is. He's got one. Could be Sparkman as well, but I don't want to waste that. There we go. Yeah, I had a Game Genie as well, dude. They were fun. It was fun to just screw around in some games and see what you could do. Like, some games it wasn't about giving you lives and stuff like that. Like, you could give yourself wall clipping and just see what was out of boundaries or see where secrets were. And yeah, loved the Game Genie. It was fun. It's a real shame that there isn't anything even sort of remotely close to that now. Ow. I guess the only thing close to that now would be the save exploit cards you can get for Pokemon. For DS. I don't know if they've made them for 3DS, but I know you could get them for DS. Okay. I just didn't want to screw that up. Thank you. No, for disc-based systems there's not. There's these, excuse me, I'm just rubbing my nose. There's these exploit cards for DS and 3DS that if you've got a Pokemon save, you can pop it in and it overwrites the save with, you know, like all the Pokemon and all the special shit and all of that. But you need the... wrong one, you want to go up the other one. The specific one for each Pokemon game, and they're expensive and they're not easy to find anymore, whereas the Game Genie for NES was everywhere. I only know about them because a friend of mine used to get me to get them for him, order them off eBay from overseas for him every time one would come out. Ah ha 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 ha! Ow. I knew I was going to take a hit there too. The Game Genie was really helpful for when you were stuck and just didn't know what to do. But I mean, these days you've got walkthroughs. You can just go watch someone play it on YouTube, a la what I'm doing, see how badly they suck, watch their last run when they actually achieve what you want to do, and do that. Don't do all the horrible crap I'm doing right now in between. And like, I'm not too proud to say that I've used walkthroughs plenty of times, like been stuck on something and just gone, okay, how do I get through this? Let's just go watch someone do it. Now, I know there's not all that much left of this level. There's just a tough jumping section, and then we're pretty much done. I'd really like to stop falling down though. There we go. Yeah, there was Game Genie, Game Shark, there was all sorts of stuff you could buy. There was like just a bunch of different third-party accessories that did different stuff. What the hell? Why didn't the wind grab me? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Come on. Speed gear. I think I got the Game Genie for Christmas. I had a Super Nintendo Japanese disk drive that could do save states, and it would save on 3.5-inch floppy disks. It was pretty rad. Could also pirate games with it, but that's another story. Oh, come on! This is getting ridiculous now. How many E-tanks have I got? 3. God damn it, I'm gonna need to use one. But I don't want to use one because it's a jumping bit, and if I fall, it's a waste of an E-tank. There we go. Finally! Okay, we need Acid Man. No, Elect Man.
Now, start the music.
Boss battle!
Frozen in ice. Dodge if you can. Dodge if you can.
Stop dancing around and take my hits.
Gorgeous. Elegant. Cool.
And he's done. So that's the last 2 bosses, 3 bosses, possibly, that we've just smashed the first time we've come. See, I don't need save states, dude. I will get through it. It just takes me time. Alright, we got Tundra Storm. I know how it works. How much have we got? We got plenty of cash, so we're gonna go buy some parts. No. That one, which gives us more speed up and stuff. Tank container, don't need that. Don't need that. I could use that, but no. Yeah. Yes. We might as well equip that then. Yes. And then we're going to take a couple extra E-tanks.
Already. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Already. Good luck out
We've
there,
got
Mega.
one spike hit, so that's fine. Grab a couple of lives.
Already. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Already. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Already.
Alright, and we're set to go for the next round when we do that video coming up shortly, which will be part 7 of our Mega Man 11 playthrough. I think it's Torchman. I think. I have been doing them in the correct order, so either way, I don't know. I think it's Torchman. We'll see. Until next time though, Porno Lawson, the blue-eyed YouTuber, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate that. Thank you for your comments. That's always awesome. Welcome to Stooge Club, as I always say. And until next time, don't forget, adventure, excitement. Stooge craves not these things. This is Stooge Club!